Hi, Cancer. Welcome to BohoMystic. My name is Mary Nelly, and welcome to your mid-month reading. So when I asked for guidance of what sign was next, you guys finally came out. And I started tuning in to the collective, and I heard harmonic flow. So after I hear harmonic flow, I see a sailboat going through like a very large wave. Big, large wave. Like somebody that surfs, they go through those really large tunnel waves. I don't know. I'm not a surfer, so that's all I had in my mind's eye. And I hear sailing right through a tempest. So you guys are sailing right through a tempest. That's amazing. Then I wrote down right through to the other side because I saw that sailboat go through and I saw the sun and the opening, the aperture at the end, and that's where you were going. You were about to reach it. So then I just started pulling decks. Everything that was just calling to me. I mean, it was instant. I saw it and I'm like, that's the one. So my pre-shuffle, I got a stack that fell out of one of the oracle decks, and they were back and forth, conflict, letting go, and loss. And I was like, okay. And then in the tarot deck, I had the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles fall out. And I'm wondering, is this about family? Or someone that you consider family? A loss? We'll see. So once I pulled out the decks, I do my meditation. I really tune in to the collective. I commit myself to the reading and ask what I need to be shown. I felt so peaceful after your meditation. It was really, really beautiful. So thank you. So I see hands holding the sun, gingerly, tenderly, caringly. It was just beautiful. It's holding the sun. Then that pulls back, and then I see a young girl. And I wrote down Alice-esque, like Alice in Wonderland. She looked, the archetypal Alice in Wonderland. And this young girl is on her knees, squatted down, like sitting on the grass. And she's holding what I knew to be a dove. And she's releasing the dove. And you can see the dove, as soon as she starts releasing its wings, it's opening its wings and the back is kind of furled out. And it just starts going. And she's just she's like this, letting it go. So peaceful, so serene, like as though she knows it's the right thing to do, and she's freeing it. I don't know if she's freeing it from her life, for herself, or for the bird. Then she's still holding her hands out, and then there seems to be like energy coming forth, like cascading energy from her releasing this bird. The bird is no longer in the vision. It's her hands like this, and there's energy. And all of a sudden that energy becomes water. And it becomes like a cascading sheet of water, like as though there's a waterfall right above her. And then that sheet goes right over her. And what I hear is cleansing. Like you have been reborn, you have been cleansed. Yeah, it's really cool. And I wrote down releasing with a question mark, and you're at peace with it. Whatever this is, you're at peace with it, because that's the feeling that I just was swimming in. Then this little girl, she's a little girl, lies down in the grass, and she starts to disintegrate into energy. But this energy, all of a sudden, I see becomes, now this is where it gets very specific. So this, I'm thinking, may actually be, this may be a synchronicity for someone, or it may mean something to someone. So she becomes a mallard duck flying into the sun. I wrote down sun-laden sky, and it was just going. So if that is a sign for you, this reading is for you then. It was very specific. Doves you see often, they mean so much, but the duck just felt so specific. And I wrote down and I heard, but I didn't know how that would work. But maybe again, this is a synchronicity for someone. Catch and release. That's what I heard. Catch and release. Like the policy of catch and release when you're fishing. Or maybe now emotionally, you are releasing a relationship that you had in your life that you no longer have, or the memory of it and its hold on you. So I wrote down surrendered loss, and you become better for it. You become better and lighter for it because you're cleansed. You are serene, at peace, cleansed. It's like you are a better version of, you are more light and love because of your surrendering. So then I was moving the decks around to make room, and I wrote here at peace, underlined. But then I have a rune deck that I was going to use today, or that I am going to use today, and they started falling out. So I got Tiwas and Kanas and Lagoos. And that was like, yeah, we're on the right track here. You know, with Tiwas, it's this warrior, it's you going for it against all odds. It's that victory at the end of hard work and earning. Sacrifice. Kanas is clarity, enlightenment, knowledge. And I feel like that's what you were getting when you released that dove. That transfer of energy was Kanas. And then you got Lagoos, which is that flow, which is the flow, letting yourself be taken in the flow, even with the changes, even with the bends in the river, the lake, whatever it is. You are letting yourself flow. And that goes back to the harmonic flow. And that is how I ended the meditation and moving that deck. And those are the ones that come out. It was just, yeah. So it's really beautiful. So I am really happy that I'm really happy that you are entering your birthday season, your Cancer season, at peace and feeling fulfilled and feeling lighter of heart in your heart space and healing or healed. You're never fully healed, right? Yeah, or at peace with your decisions and what has transpired these past few months. I'm thinking months. But anyway, it was a beautiful, beautiful meditation. So again, I thank you for that experience. I love the energy. I love what it feels like. I feel good. So, all right, let's get to your cards. I just want to say, if you like the video and it resonates, I would really appreciate a like, subscribe to the channel so you can get my videos in your feed, and to the next one. All right. Bye. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to the cards. Let's see what we have for you guys today. I'm very excited for this reading. I'd like to find out what's going on. I don't want to underestimate what it's taken you to feel this way or to be in this harmonic flow. I know how much work and effort and healing and processing and shadow work it takes to be able to get to this place. So I just wanted to say that you've done really well, and I'm so happy for you. And it's a journey, and good days, hard days, and I know that. I just didn't want you to think that I think it's all rainbow and sunshines right now. All right, there's two. I'm going to take them both. We have, on the bottom of the deck, we have Perth Row. That's again the hidden knowledge, the womb, the vessel. Perth Row also asks you to trust and that things are moving along and going in the direction that they should. You know, when I said hidden knowledge, it's telling you, not everything can be divulged to you or shown to you. It will unfold as you unfold. And I wonder if actually this is a message for me. Let's see if we're going to be able to get this message through. That's beautiful. All right. I think this is definitely an experience in the 3D that has led you to grow into the 4 and 5D. This experience has led to spiritual breakthrough and growth. That is what I am feeling. All right. What else does the Cancer Collective, the Cancerian Collective need to know, please? One card, please. All right. Oh, there we go. What's in the bottom of the deck? Let's see. Rest and rejuvenation. Look at the energy all around this person. That's what happened to her, except it was coming straight between her and Source. Very nice. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, backwards. We have Swan. Beauty. The feathers remind me a lot of that dove expanding its wings. Beauty, purity of heart now. Love. I think this definitely has to do with love. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, well, that's 3. Then we're going to go back. All right, can we get a card, please, for the Cancerian Collective? What is it that they need to know from now to the end of the month? Can we get a peek, please? Guidance, advice for Cancer. 3. I will take them, as we started out with 3. We should have stuck with the 3. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have increase. You have a gorgeous, large chateau at the end of this road, beautiful tree, and you have all these crystals lining the way. Your increase of wealth. I think this is your increase of inner peace and balance, alignment, chakra alignment. You are cycling through a karmic cycle, and I think that you are completing a cycle. One that is on your dharmic path to get you to the next level in your ascension. All right. It's number 3. I'm going to do a number card. All right, 1 card, please. 9. Yeah, there's completion going on here. You're coming to the end of a cycle. You are, how did I write it? You are, I don't remember. All right, on the bottom we have the number 9 also. Foolhardy. There are times to move with caution. Look before leaping and learn from mistakes. Great knowledge isn't all knowledge. I think this is where you were. And that's the lesson that you learned. With the catch and release, maybe it was a relationship that was meant to be a season, not a lifetime. And if this is a true loss, if you've actually lost someone, this is them helping heal you in this process of grieving. Or for you to surrender to the loss and accept, move through the process of grieving. All right, this is a weather deck, and I like it because it takes our temperature. What's going on? What will be going on from now to the end of the month, please? All right. I'm going to take that one too because it would have fallen on my hand. What's on the bottom? Crystallize. Okay, this is the second time. Something is crystallized in your mind. You knew there was a moment of clarity with that, like the canas that had fallen out. A moment, you got a peek into the unknowable. Maybe through meditation, maybe through a download. You got a peek within yourself, in your own, maybe a cache, of how to move forward from this disruption in your life. Something was crystallized in you. You may actually even be using crystals to help with your healing. And let's not forget the crystals in this card. You have all the crystals lining that pathway. You may have been using crystals to recalibrate your chakras. You may be wearing crystals to help you through the pain and the emotional instability. You may be surrounding yourself with crystals to increase the harmonic flow within your own environment. But I'll go back to what I initially said. I think something in you has been crystallized. A moment even may have just where all the oxygen in the room, everything just went still, and you knew what you had to do. You knew that it was time to release what this is. Cleansing. Wasn't that what I said? What happened to the little girl? After the water moved over her, that sheet of water, it's like she came out reborn. And that's when I heard cleansing. And these clear crystals are master cleansers. You may be using crystals to cleanse, or you should. If you have not, I really believe you have. I wouldn't feel this peace, this belonging to the cosmic flow if you're not in this process. You need to continue the cleansing. However way, shape, form you're doing it, you need to continue, because it's doing you good and it's getting you where you need to be. Very good. You know what? I don't think this is career and money, so I'm going to pull a love affirmation card. All right, can we get one card, please, Spirit? Okay. I'm going to take them. Maybe 3 is your number today. We have 3 in that card, 3 of the other deck. 3 runes fell out. Pre-shuffle. This is beautiful. We know that number 3 is divine, it's creation, it's wisdom, but it's also harmony. It's where the 2 harmonizes to produce the 3. Communication. Again, harmony. You are in harmonic flow. You may even be listening to music, or you should. to different Hertz music, meditative music, to keep you in that flow so that your meditations become deeper, more visual, more just pretty much more expressive. I think that you are tapping in and swimming in knowledge. And I think that you can easily teach yourself, if you are not doing this already, which you may be doing to be here, to start interpreting everything that's coming to you and that's around you. It's all there, and it's just tapping into it. It's really beautiful. It's an experience. It's a joy to be able to pick up on things that resonate so deeply with others and with yourself. Okay, what do we have in the bottom here? Connection. Embrace new experiences and create lasting memories through shared activities. Shared adventures weave lasting memories, strengthening our bond. Yeah, this is definitely, I just had that little, soliloquy about you're tapped in and being given knowledge potentially. You are connected. Your connection to source power, to the etheric realm, is, you have full bars right now. And that's lovely. It can be disorienting. It can be overwhelming, and we don't want to stay there too long so that we're not burned out and overwhelmed by emotions or feel so. Maybe that's why this card's coming out too. Maybe this is what you've been doing. You've been so in your higher chakras that you need to ground and make sure that you remember to ground. And if not, that's very good advice to remember to ground. The awakening goal and the ascending goal is not just reaching the top chakras, even though sometimes that's how it seems. It's the alignment of those chakras. You are like, you're a circuit board, and they all need to be turned on to be perfectly lit, or to light that sign. I think that's, you're there. Just make sure that one of these other fuses or these other circuits don't get blown out. And it's always a process. There's always times where you're going to have to work on one chakra versus the other. But they're all in need of love and self-care and tending to. All of them. We are here as humans. We need to ground. We need our stability. We need our security. We are physical beings. We need our pleasures. We need our self-esteem and our emotional stability. We need to love and feel love and give love. We need to be able to express ourselves. We need to feel like we are part of something greater than what we are, and we need to communicate with that. That is who we are. We're all of it, not just the hopes of one over the other. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of these runes. They're witches runes, Nordic runes, and some astrology runes in here. We got enough. Oh, okay. Okay, we have Aries and Awaz. Wow. So Awaz is travel. It's cooperation, teamwork. It's movement. You see the balance? You need both sides to work in order to move. And Aries, of course, is the go, go, go fire that we all need. It's your identity. It's the I am. And this is trusting too. Trusting that you have the right support moving forward. I think that the decisions that you have made and the work that you have put in, the yang energy that you have put out there, the Mars energy that you've cultivated and been able to harness to get through, right? To get through whatever this is the right one. Again, I think you're getting validation, and to trust that you have found the correct balance. You have balanced being present and working through this experience here in the 3D and tapping into your higher self potentially to help you through and guide you to where you are today. And you've done that expertly. Very good, Cancer. I mean, this is also who you are, right? Between realms. And I think that you're expressing yourself and have transmuted the pain expertly. Wow. Very nice. Okay, let's do some tarot. And then I'm going to do a very simple spread. Once one falls out, I will pull the rest or have them all fall out depending on, like I said, this is crazy. Okay. Current, influencing, put your cards off to the side here. Okay. Okay. My goodness. Okay. Current, influencing, past, reason for the reading, your thoughts moving forward in this mid-month on the reason for the reading. We need two more. We need your advice and we need an outcome, please, Spirit. And advice. One more, please, Spirit, for outcome. All right. Okay, bottom of the deck. That was a little coffee break. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You've had that breakthrough. You have had that wheel, the fates turn in your favor. And this is from your hard work. And I think that you've been in this for a while. And you are now being rewarded spiritually, emotionally, with abundance of peace, abundance of love, self-love, self-esteem. Abundance means so many things. And I would take abundance of peace, especially in this world today, over anything. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Oh, wow. So Willow. That's the Sun, equivalent to the Sun card. You are seeing that clarity. Remember what I said in the beginning? In my vision, in my meditation of hands holding the Sun so tenderly. And that's what you're doing. You are feeling the loving presence of the Sun, of the clarity, of the success, of the feeling of peace and life force energy that's bathing you. You are feeling empowered, enriched, enlivened once again. They had to stop because it was so beautiful that they had to take it in. And I hope that you find yourself in a moment where you just stop and take it in. Take in the fruits of all your hard work. We have Isa, which is, yes, which is a standstill where you're frozen, or you should pause. All I see here is that you have taken a moment to still yourself, still your emotions, stop yourself from going too deep into the chaos of what has been going on. If this is a relationship, if this is truly a loss of someone in your life, you have decided to still yourself, steel yourself, so you can get better footing, so that you're not letting yourself be taken with the torrent of emotions that could take you to places where would be more difficult to come out of. You know, this is the distance. Here you see both. The distance here looks like the view that they're looking at. Let's look at it this way. The sun is melting, right? Isa's ice is melting where you are at a standstill, and it's warming you up, and it's releasing this traffic jam, right? Something happens and then the flow starts again. I think this is what's happened to you. I think this is where you are going. I think that you have had a breakthrough, and that's why you're in flow now, or you will be. You will feel like you are by the end of the month. So if you are at the tail end of something, or feel like something is stuck and doesn't move, or you can't move, first of all, it's for a reason. You may not know what it is, right, with Perthro and the unknowable rune, but you may be held in place for a reason. And just know, your guides, source, they're telling you, just know that you will be back in flow. Your flow will be released, that dam will break, and you will be able to go again with ease. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Journey. Yeah. Okay. You are going to be back on your journey. This could easily be your spiritual ascension, your journey through your practice. If you have a daily practice, you may feel, or you may have felt or feel that you sort of got detoured off of your spiritual practice due to a loss, a disruption in your life. But you're supposed to. It's not one straight shot. It's having those moments to process, to work through, to figure out, to heal from, that open the next door for you, right? That gives you access to the next level. So it's okay. What else do we have here? Crane with watchfulness. This is you being protected and guided. I think that you have so much work being done in the background. This also reminds me of the cosmos, the galaxies. I mean, you are being held and protected. Second bird. Again, a white bird. Yeah, you are being guided through this. Oh my gosh, this is the same card that fell out before, conflict. There's the sailboat. Huh. I didn't even see this before. I wrote it down really quick what it was. This is the sail. Oh my. Okay. All right. All right. All right. There's not a huge wave like I saw in my mind's eye, but this is what I saw. I didn't see a person, but this is the sailboat that here it's like you came out through that wave that I told you about, that tunnel. You are going to find yourself coming out of something. You have worked through something successfully. If it's emotionally, spiritually, or in the 3D, just know that you are going to come out of this conflict that you are having. I'm not going to say with easy sailing because it's not. You can even see here, the water is turbulent. But you will make it to the shore. You're going to make it to that sun. You are being guided. Just hold on. It's like, that's what I feel. I feel like you are riding the wave expertly. You are a great surfer. I don't know why I keep saying with the surf. I don't even surf. I don't even really know people who surf, but that is coming to me. So maybe that's something for you. Maybe that's going to be a synchronicity for someone. Like, you got this. Just hold on a little longer, and then you're going to get serene, placid water, because I saw serene, placid water at the end. True love. She's looking at herself in that mirror. Yeah, this true love, that energy, it's part of the energy suit. This is your own, I think this is your connection with your higher self, with who you really are. Also, I think your own appreciation for your own strength, your own appreciation for your valor, your courage. And with the red, your root chakra is stable and secure. You feel stronger. It's like you're proud of all the work and everything you've gone through, and that you've made it and you're making it. Like, you never thought you'd be able to get through, and you did. Wow. And true love is your own love. It's loving yourself, self-care, self-love. And it all comes down to the fact that you are source. You are all is you. Loving all, because all loves you. And experiencing that paradox is heavenly. It's amazing. Milestone, absolutely. You have achieved something here. You will achieve what you're achieving by the end of this month, going into your solar return, is amazing. It's commendable. You have taken something that would be, and that has been very difficult to process, and you, through your hard work and never veering off this path, you have actually done it. You have transmuted the pain. I feeling lost, but not letting it completely veer you off path. It's like you realized in the nick of time, right? With the runes that had come up before, Kanas, and you have realized just in the nick of time that if you let yourself go down that rabbit hole, oh, maybe that's the Alice in Wonderland symbology. If you let yourself go down that rabbit hole, it would be forever for you to get back out of it. Because in this instance, that rabbit hole is not leading you to greater knowledge. You would have been stuck in that cycle that karmic cycle over and over again until you found or had the epiphany again that you needed to process it, surrender it, become greater for it, grow from it. Wow. And then we had that number 9, like we said. Oh no, this is a number 6, which is also harmony. Wow. Okay, community, healer, pretentious, impulsive. Tarot, the Lover's card, planet Venus, color pink. Yeah. I know that Venus right now is in Taurus, which is wonderful. She's happy there. Maybe depending on where she is in your chart, you are feeling the love, the harmony, the magnanimous soul that she has, the healing that she's offering you. I just have to go back to the fact that, you know, with the Lover's card referenced here, if this is a love in the 3D, it's been difficult, and I am sorry for that. But I also wanted to acknowledge the choices that you've made for yourself. The healthy choices in the midst of difficulty are astounding for you. Good on you. The sun dog. Yeah, you can see that rainbow coming through. It's like the halo of the sun. You are being blessed. You are being given clarity and letting you know, hey, the sun is there through those clouds. And by the end of this month, you're going to have that full sun, that full Sawillow. Remember what I said in the beginning with those hands holding the sun. I've never seen that. You are holding the sun. It is being gifted to you. It is being given to you. That's your prize. That's your trophy. Decompose. That's you. You have mushrooms growing on a log that has fallen. It now has given life and been transformed to nutrients for new growth in this forest, sustenance in those mushrooms. That is what you have done. You've taken something that has reached its end, potentially here on earth, because there's really no end, and you have found a way to use that as fuel for life again, either for yourself, maybe for others as a healer. You have allowed the natural process of decomposition to occur, not try to stop it, not try to fast forward it, not try to reverse it. Your acceptance and surrendering is something to really admire. It really is. That's what I'm feeling. I mean, I'm feeling pride in you. I'm feeling, I don't know, you have such an amazing energy. I love swimming in it. It's love. There's sadness and pain, but it's like, it's okay because it's an ingredient in the soup. And if it wasn't in there, the soup wouldn't taste as good. There's something beautiful about your energy right now. Vulnerability. Share your fears and insecurities to create trust and understanding. I unveil my true self so that we may build an unbreakable bond. Motivate. Be each other's biggest supporter during both triumphs and challenges. I am your unwavering support both sunlight and pillar of strength. This is definitely from source. This is from your team. They are both your sunlight and pillar of strength. And I'm going to even add, I think that you may be the source of strength and sunlight for someone or your family that maybe you've held together and have been an example to others of how to be able to transcend difficulty. Love. Nurture your love with affection and positivity to keep the flame burning. I am a beacon of love shining brightly to illuminate our path. I think you are. I think I have to come back to it because love is such a huge part of this. I feel like a good group of you have lost someone. And I am so sorry for your loss. And I don't think it's happened recently. I think you've been working through the process of grief, and you're doing so well. And it is the way I look at it, and I've said before, this grief will always be with you. It never goes away. It becomes part of you, and it enhances you, and it helps you grow here on this plane. So that's all I want to say. I've been there several times. And if this is losing someone that you love, as in a relationship, and that doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, where a relationship that meant so much to you is now gone and you've had to release from your life because maybe it no longer serves you and serves your path anymore. And you just knew that moment crystallized in your mind, and you knew that though I still love them and have love for them and will always probably have love for them because I feel that here. And I feel like that's the type of person that you are. You also know that you are on a different path. It's not meant for both of you. And you wish each other the best. And I'm not saying it was an easy breakup or parting, but I think that you've gotten to the point where you can see that now. And that is wonderful, and that is so much growth. Let's take a look at your tarot. What's your current energy right now? Queen of Cups. Yes. This is you. The knowledge, the wisdom, the expert handling of your suit. That whale is able to go through that whirlpool of water and out the end, just like you have. I mean, this is you. And look, you're almost at the end. And by the end of the month, you are going to be in this calm water. Oh, it's beautiful. What's influencing this? 5 of Cups. Oh, honey. I mean, the synchronicities and the way that everything is coming together is amazing. This is a loss. It's like this well is broken and the water's leaking out. This has been you working through this. The Queen of Cups has been working through the loss of cups in her life. We are all divine masculine and divine feminine. And right now, everyone who resonates with this is in their divine feminine. You are love and tenderness, and you are allowing the process to go through its process. That's what I can think of. What's the past? Three of Cups. Oh. You have lost someone or something that brought you a lot of joy. I mean, the fact that I picked this Nature's deck, it's all animals. I'm just going to put out there, someone may have lost a pet, a dear pet that's been with them for a very long time. And it's broken you. But you're coming through it. You are seeing the gifts, remembering the joy. And look how happy that fish is. The abundance of love that you had in your life, that you still have, just in a different way. And you're realizing that. You are realizing that. What's the purpose of this entire reading, or what's going on from now to the end of the month? The One of Wands, yeah. You're not letting your water extinguish your flame. You are so balanced right now. You are getting, it's like with that Aries, right? You are allowing your flame to be rekindled and burn. You are taking that torch and moving forward down that path. This couldn't happen any other time, because you've been so inundated with your water suit, with your feelings, with your emotions, that any flame would have been extinguished. But you have this all under control now, where now you're ready to burn brightly again. But it's also enlightenment. It's also passion and creativity. It's like your flame has been lit by Source itself, by life force energy. Because I do think that in order for you to have handled this, you have had amazing spiritual breakthroughs. Let's see what your thoughts are going to be regarding all of this. Nine of Pentacles, yes. If this is a relationship, you are learning and will learn, or you are focusing on being successful in your own right, standing on your own 2 feet, providing yourself your own security and comfort. You're going to achieve that. Those are your goals. If this is spiritually, you have mastered. You are mastering and moving and ascending through and to your power of who you are. And if this is truly, I see sadness here, and that, I mean, it's beautiful, but it reminds me of a quiet, hidden grotto. It reminds me of Perthrow. Again, the unknowable. It's like you see the light. You see the beauty, but you see the light. And if this is truly that you have lost someone in your life, I really feel that this is you accepting that it's time for you to move on. Not forget, just move on in your own life here in the 3D. So let's look at your advice. One of Pentacles, absolutely. You are ready for your new beginning. Just what I was saying with the wand, with the Ace of Wands and your Nine of Pentacles. You are being guided and told, focus on your future, focus on what you've worked for. You are being given through your hard work, but also through your team's efforts, a push for that new beginning. Yeah. Take that seed, plant it, and have a new garden grow for yourself. And enjoy it. Enjoy it from its infancy up. This may even be that you feel ready for another pet, fur baby. Yeah. You feel solid. You feel like this rock. You are grounded. You are aligned. Going back to the crystals, you can do this. Now let's look at your outcome. 5 of Pentacles. Yes. This is an amazing depiction of the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is really about the change in your pentacles and how it becomes difficult. You may feel the lack of pentacles. But here you see the growth in this desolate world. You see the growth of that new bud. And that's what I was saying with the Ace of Pentacles. Take that, because this is where you've been, feeling maybe alone, feeling you've been processing everything around you. You've been in a winter of the soul, of the mind, of the heart, and you are now ready to blossom. If you take the 1 and the 5, you have 6 of Pentacles. You are being gifted a new beginning. And that's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, Cancer. I mean, this has been so beautiful and so satisfying for me to do. Thank you. I wish you all the best. If this resonates with you, just know that my heart, I'm not gonna even, my heart goes out to you, but it also is so proud of you. I mean, you are in a better place than you have been, and I can feel it. So I know that you can feel it. Good luck. Shine on your birthday. Happy birthday. I mean, your solar return is here, literally. And in my vision, it's emerging. You are being given the sun and you're holding the sun. So enjoy that warmth. Let it grow roots inside of you, because you are ready. You are ready to receive. And you are also ready to go in the direction that your heart is telling you to go in. So thank you. Love you guys. Bye.